Good morning. Well, it is 37 degrees to get your day started. We may not get the freeze they were calling for, depending on where you're at elevation-wise. Down the low-lying areas, probably a few degrees cooler. Sunrise today at 6:41. The sun will set this evening at 8:16. Taking a look at the weather map, we are currently under the influence of this high-pressure system, which is going to give us some pretty nice weather here for the next day or so. But as these low-pressure systems eject across the Rockies, they're going to bring a return of much more volatile weather to at least the central U.S. over the next few days. Taking a look at the Storms Prediction Center's categorical outlook for today, we are in this light green shaded area, which just means we have a chance later today, this afternoon, of a thunderstorm moving through. Not expecting anything severe, just a general thunderstorm threat later today. Taking a look at day two, we see the threat of severe weather returns to Tornado Alley, the central U.S., running all the way from almost getting into North Dakota, but from South Dakota all the way down into Texas tomorrow. For Thursday, a much more likely threat, again, in the central U.S., stretching again from Minnesota all the way down into Oklahoma. Not quite getting over to us, but looks like Thursday might be another pretty interesting day for severe weather. Looking ahead now, these low-pressure systems are going to track up into Canada and bring a big trough into the jet stream and push all of this to the east. So taking a look at Friday's severe weather threat, everything kind of pushes down into the southeast, down into Dixie Alley. So good news for us and maybe the folks down south that have been in an extreme drought condition will get some rain. But that is what it looks like for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The threat stays down to the south, southeast, and the mid-south. So looks like we should have some pretty decent weather, at least not the threat of severe weather for the next several days. Taking a look at our forecast for today, we do have that freeze warning still in effect until 10 a.m. It'll be mostly sunny today with a high near 70. For tonight, showers and thunderstorms likely in the evening hours, early nighttime, mostly cloudy with a low around 55 overnight. For your Wednesday, chance of showers in the morning. It'll be partly sunny on Wednesday with a high near 72. Taking a quick look at sports, the Wildcats had a tough day in Crestview yesterday. Final in the softball game, New London 1, Crestview 3. And in baseball, New London 5, Crestview 6. Congratulations to Texas Roadhouse Athlete of the Week, Carter Hicks. Carter ran lifetime personal records in the 800, 1600, and 3200 during last week's meets at Mapleton and Loudonville. He also ran on the team's season best 4x4 and 4x8 relays. His 10:13:04 in the 3200 at Loudonville earned him third place overall and is now 19th all-time in New London history. Congratulations, Carter. Well, on the calendar today at the library, story time at 10:30, the Teen Club meets at 3:30, and Scrappers, junk journalist and paper artist, meet at 6 p.m. Varsity baseball and softball host Crestview this afternoon, JV baseball and high school track at Crestview this afternoon. Well, today is National Kindergarten Day, and it is Chocolate-Covered Cashews Day. Taking a look at some history, and I remember this one well. In 1986, in a much hyped TV special, television personality Geraldo Rivera opened a walled-off space in a Chicago hotel that gangster Al Capone had used as his headquarters in the 1920s. Rivera and a demolition team spent 2 hours opening the so-called vault on live TV, hoping for guns or money or victims from Capone's mob hits. They found some dusty bottles. In 1977, Annie, a popular musical based on the newspaper comic strip Little Orphan Annie, first opened on Broadway. In 1934, the Daily Mail printed a photograph that reportedly depicted the small head and neck of the Loch Ness Monster. The iconic image sparked an international sensation, but was later revealed to be a hoax. Well, the answer to yesterday's trivia question, Navin Field, later called Tiger Stadium in Detroit and Fenway Park in Boston. Tiger Stadium closed in 1999, leaving Fenway as the oldest baseball stadium in Major League Baseball. Now, today's question, on this day in 1830, a fellow by the name of James Starley, an inventor known as the father of this industry, was born in England. What industry is he famous for? Well, finally, I'll leave you with this quote for today. Good advice is not often served in our favorite flavor. Well, I'm Steve. Thanks for spending some time with me this morning. Do have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.